Hello, everyone, and welcome to breakfast. Sunday's breakfast with Botanica'S, illustrated orchids, and culture guide, and looking at it from A to Z, and also looking at my plants and the culture. And it is Sunday, October the 10th, and I've already had my coffee. I've been to church, so I'm just going to go on. Today we are on the letter N. I finished up with M last Sunday, and I'm just gonna get on with it because I have to go and pick up my plants today. So N starts out with Nigella, which I have had and have tried to grow and have been somewhat successful. I do have it now. It's a miniature species from Mexico, Guatemala, all of those places. Inflorescence is wiry, carries several bell-shaped flowers. Plants may be grown on slabs, ample water throughout the growing season, intermediate conditions. Grows on oak trees in mountainous forests. Clusters of several flowers at the end of a long inflorescence. Flowers are produced from the same stem for several years. Do not cut the old inflorescence. And here is what the flower looks like on the plant. Very small, very minute flowers, in fact. And my Nigella is half dead, in fact. Unfortunately, it is right here. I think it hates, well, I didn't know that it didn't like the heat, but I don't now. But it has remained outside. It has been on this mount for about a year or so, and I've had it longer than that. It has bloomed previously. You can see the old bent spikes there, and as the book said, when it produces the spike, don't cut it, because it will always be capable of producing those little bitty, very minute not mauve, but fuchsia flowers, pink. Yeah, the leaves are very pleasing. You can see there is a pattern on it, but mine obviously suffers from some dehydration, because you can see that the leaves are a little bit crinkly, so it does probably need more moisture. So that's my Nigella cuparia, and I need to really take better care of that, because I love that little miniature plant. It doesn't get any bigger than that. Let's move on. Okay. All right. Now, Neobenthemi I've never had. Neophanetia. I used to have a Neophanetia. That was many years ago. It did bloom for me. They bloomed in the spring for me after a little bit of a rest in the winter. I had mine planted in sphagnum moss and watered them really nicely during the growing period, and then it was reduced. Of course, it says that they are a monotypic genus. Inflorescences are born from the axils. It's a miniature epiphyte up to 6 inches. Intermediate conditions. This plant frequently branches from the base. It's 3 to 7 flowers that are very fragrant, and that's Neophanetia. I believe my Neo was lost. No, I think I gave that Neo away that I had. I just lost my interest in it because, again, it just was declining in health for some reason. It started out strong and bloomed for me a few years in a row, in fact, and then the flower count started going down, and then the new growth started going down, and so I just decided to give it away because it was suffering. Okay, the next one is Neolemania. Actually, this was never had porpax. This is formerly Epidendrum porpax. Never tried to grow that. I believe it is more of an intermediate to cooler grower. Anywho, Novilla, no. Nigratella, no. And then Tilia, no. And actually, that's it for the ends. Next week is Botanical O, and I know O's is a big group, so I will not even go any further than that. This is just going to be a short quickie this week, and hopefully you learned something about letter L and letter N, I'm sorry, and hopefully you learned a little bit about Nigeliella and Nilphoenicia, which is probably Vanda now. But anyway, this is Sunday morning breakfast with Botanica's orchids in my collection, comparing the culture. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned next week for letter O. Enjoy your orchids.